Gotta take my glasses off. Lord have mercy. All right, guys, we're drinking already. I hope you guys can hear me. Cheers. And we're waiting for everybody else to show up, but let's go ahead and get started. So we at Cajun Corral Farm, we're super thrilled that we can hold this for the Hospice House. When I found out about the Hospice House and the nonprofit, what they do for the community is just absolutely amazing for the elderly and their family. So I'm going to let you talk to Cheryl real quick, who's holding the fundraiser and who is with the Hospice House. Come on in.
Hi guys, it's Cheryl here. I am the Community Outreach Director for the Hospice House located in Slidell. We have a privately owned home and we take in patients on hospice services in their last 90 days. Each patient has a private room, a bathroom, and a screened-in porch, so they have a private suite. And we provide a caregiver there 24 hours a day to take care of all of those end-of-life needs. And best of all, we do this free. We function on 3 fundraisers, and then with the help of our local community here and close friends, things like this help give us those extra funds to just make sure that our doors stay open. To date, we've been open for 11 and a half years. I believe we have our 507th family that has been through our doors. We can be used as a good resource too. So if you just have questions about a parent that is declining, please give us a call. You might not need our services just yet. But if we don't have answers on resources, we certainly know people that can help you out. So I hope you guys are on your way here to sample all of Sandra's fabulous products. I have my Christmas list ready and available, and I'm picking out things as we go along. So I'm really excited about that. I have some people in mind. So get here before I buy it all. And then it makes great stocking stuffers. But if you are not able to attend, I know I had a few people reach out to me, you can go to Sandra's website, shop there, just don't purchase. Give her a call at Cajun Corral Farms, and she will take your order over the phone, so that way we can still get credit for that sale. You can do this up until Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving is when she's going to close the sale out for us and the fundraiser. So we hope to see you be a big part of that. And just a little side note too, we are planning to open a second house on the west side of the parish. So we're going to be putting a lot of crazy things out there for you guys to join in to help support our mission. So thank you so much, Sandra.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
No problem. Thank you. So I want to go ahead and go over, just in case somebody doesn't know me and how this all started. So I'm the goat lady. All my people know me as the goat lady, which is a badge of honor from all my customers. I've been doing this since 2014, where it really became then a business, so to speak, openly. However, I started doing skincare 2 or 3 years prior to that. Here's the thing. So how it started, I'm originally from Germany. Yes, that's my accent. Grew up with all holistic, all natural, luxurious skincare products. My skin was used to that. My skin was used to no alcohol in the skincare products. What happened then was when I moved over here, because my husband was in the military and he grew up here in Louisiana, that was not available over 30 years ago. So I started having hives, breakouts. I never felt clean. I always felt like I had an itch, my skin layers off. The more I bathed, the worse it got. And then at one point we fell in love with having goats. We started out with a Boudreaux and a Thibodeau. And then I got this crazy idea I had to get a Clotilde. And 5 months later we started having babies. And then shortly after I started milking. And during that time I already started doing some research, on what I wanted for the soap, how I wanted to design it, that I wanted a nice rich lather. And I designed my own recipe. And then once I started making the soaps, I started using it and my skin screamed, yes, finally we were able to breathe. My pores felt so much better. My skin, I wasn't itching anymore. I felt clean. And that's how it started. It was just a very simple soap. And then I didn't tell anybody. And then all of a sudden my friends started saying, hey, so what are you doing differently? Right. And I said, well, I made my own goat's milk soap, and they wanted to try it. And then next thing I know, they wanted to buy it because they really enjoyed the way they felt as well and how their skin looked afterwards. And so it kind of grew from there, right? And so let me show you guys why our soap is so amazing, which, by the way, one bar easily lasts you 2 to 3 months. Just saying. So one of our hottest seller is, let's just do the almond biscotti. Y'all want to try the almond biscotti and see how it lathers up? All right, let's open this up. So this has not been used. Smell this one real quick. So it has coffee grinds in it, so you could get extra exfoliation, right? So let's break this in apart because my hands are small.
Can you break it?
Yes, I should be.
Use it.
Here we go.
Table.
Got it. All right. So when you buy bar soap, you always want to cut it in half, store the other half in a Ziploc bag, and then you wet the soap, wet your scrunchie or washcloth, and you start rubbing it. Now, I'm just going to do it like this. Look at this. It's already feel it on there, but you give it a little bit more. Well, it's not lathering. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're lathering. I'm like, oh, what happened to my soap? It's not lathering. So it's nice and luxurious, nice and creamy because the most important ingredient is the goat's milk. So let's do this. One hand. So I'm not going to wash your face. I'm not going to wash your hair, but just imagine you setting yourself down, right? All right. So we're going to wash this sucker off. And now,
it feels good, y'all, just so you know.
Well, it's nice and cold too, right?
It is.
So we're going to pat it dry because, when you clean your hair, or your face, you always want to pat your face, right? You don't want to rub it because you don't want to rub your skin layers off, right? Mm-hmm. So did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
So now look at the difference.
Y'all look, it's so pretty. Can you tell which one's which?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so smell it.
It smells good.
No, this is the almond biscotti. It's one of my hottest sellers.
Is it? It smells good.
It is. So here you go. So this is pretty much. Oh, Shelby's calling.
Oh, shoot. My phone was ringing.
So, Shelby, if you're calling, I can't answer right now because I'm on a live. So anyway, I have people calling. So anyway, here we go. This is it. This is how all the soaps are. So if you go on CajunCorral.com and you cannot be here, but you want to support the Hospice House, and you want 30% of your sales to go to the Hospice House, find the items that you like, write them down, and then give me a call. Just don't give me a call today. Call me tomorrow, and I write them down. Make sure you mention that it is for the Hospice House, and I'll make sure this all gets calculated. And like I said, I want to close everything out by next Wednesday. So end of the, for Thanksgiving, I'll be sitting down, calculating everything and letting then, Cheryl know how much we were able to make for the Hospice House. So at one point, my husband, because he's a Desert Storm vet, and I hope some of y'all are veterans too, right? He started having issues with his skin layers peeling off because of the chemical weapons that were used. So we tried cortisol, we tried so many things, nothing would work. Well, my mom, with her great ideas, said, why don't you make a lotion? Make a goat's milk lotion. The fat from the goat's milk should help release some of those symptoms and help healing. So I did a lot of research, designed the recipe. Of course, I had to ask my husband, make sure, and we call him the grumpy old goat, that he would even take it, right? And he would even use it. And he said, yeah, as long as it's not scented, I'll use it. And so I started designing it, trying it, had to throw a whole bunch of batches away because it just didn't feel right. Because what I wanted something that was alcohol free, and I wanted something that was not, really heavy on my skin, right? So again, if you're calling, I can't answer y'all. I hate to, tell you guys that. But anyway, so, we went ahead and I designed it. I finally got one together. I like the way it feels. I like the way that it soaked in right away. And he tried it. And let me show you guys the picture real quick. Within 2 weeks, all the cracks were healed up and there were no scarring. So then we went and asked people that had eczema. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is an 18 months old with the eczema, and here's the one, after. So, hi Shelby. So after 2 weeks again, it was all healed up, which was pretty cool. So let's try out the lotion. Chrissy, you want to try the lotion? No? She doesn't want to be. Shelby, you want to try the lotion?
Oh, come on, the lotion too.
Okay, she does lotion too. Very good.
Are we doing a different smell?
Yes, we can if you want to. Which one do you want?
I don't care.
This.
I'll do the lemongrass. That's my favorite.
The lemongrass is nice. I know.
That's actually my favorite.
You want to do lemongrass?
Yeah, let's do lemongrass.
You know,
I burn like the essential oils. I always get the lemongrass.
well, you should have used that on you last night when we were standing outside because it keeps the mosquitoes away.
I know. Sorry.
Just FYI, if you have mosquitoes like as big as Cheryl's house, you definitely want to get the lemongrass. Just saying. All right, here we go. We're going to do the other hand.
Yes.
So you saw how little I use. You don't use very much. It does have zinc oxide, which is the sun protection. So you can use it on your face as well. It's great for children, the alcohol. So you can use it on your hair. Put it on when you're outside, around the fire and the mosquitoes are really bad, or the soccer fields, or what other fields are out there. Football fields, whatever.
Fire pits.
Yeah, fire pits. There you go. So here we go. This is your lemongrass. I also use it when I do yoga and meditate because it's a nice zen. You can also use it as a deodorant because lemongrass is a body odor deterrent. Yeah.
So if you find yourself stinky, you can
Yeah. I love lemongrass. So
that is my favorite.
that's pretty much how this all started. And I already put some pictures on the thing. So now we also have gift packs, right? We got some really cool gift packs with Shelby. I thought of you guys, like business owners. Look at those, how cute they are.
That is cute, isn't it?
So there's some of them that have the soap, a small bar soap with an ounce of lotion, and some of them just have the soap. But I thought for business owners, for little gift ideas, so just with the soap, they're $4. And with the lotion included, they're $7.25. I mean, that's a nice set, and it's not very expensive, but they came out so cute. We also are certified Louisiana now, which means most of it that's in here is either grown on the farm or, made in Louisiana. My newest scent is the Old Goat, which is right here. If you guys haven't smelled it, that's a nice one. It's that the joyful joint is for the grumpy joint. So the joyful joint is if you just have like joint pain, right?
For all of us that have arthritis in your hands,
then you want to do the grumpy.
The grumpy
joint. Yeah, the grumpy joint. Say it louder so people hear you.
I swear by the grumpy.
And if it's really bad, you can also use the wild lettuce. So the wild lettuce tincture is it's your natural opiate.
Well, where is that?
It's down here.
Down there.
We need all the things.
So this is the wild lettuce. The wild lettuce is really amazing. So it's a weed probably that you guys already pulled somewhere, but it looks like a dandelion, but it's not.
Okay.
But this is your opiate. So you don't get addicted, you don't get high, but it works. You can rub it on or you can take it internally.
So should I do this?
You
This?
can do both or just one, either
Can you
way.
do them at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely. They will not interfere.
The grumpy is the proper one. It's not an intern.
Yeah, but
This
it's
one,
very,
this
yes.
one can be
Oh yeah.
just a couple drops.
Ask Chrissy. She takes it. She goes, I just don't want to get up in the morning.
You
I
get
thought,
the best night's sleep.
Yes.
I'll do this tonight because I did not sleep last night.
Start with half a drop.
Yeah.
Half a dropper.
have a dropper.
Okay.
Don't do a full one. They had a friend from Puerto Rico, and she goes, I'm normally a 10 in pain. She came down in a 2, like with that one, just using it one time. She says it's crazy. She loaded up like before she left.
Instead of a bunch of it to a mom and back to Puerto Rico.
Yes. She says, I cannot believe how well that works. You can also rub it on if you want to, but it has alcohol in it, so I don't like to put alcohol on the skin. But I know Chrissy has rubbed it on, if she needed it. You have any questions, Shelby?
You probably were picking out my soaps.
There you go. Pick them out.
Mm-hmm. Decide which sense to go.
I know. This is our naughty section. So I named the Spank Me, right? Because it's a leather scent. So it's more like a man's cologne. So then I wanted to do another, like a grumpy old goat scent, like a more woodsy scent. So I did hickory and suede. So I was going to call it, So I was going to call it hardwood. And she was like, no, I want to name it. So he calls it morningwood. So I had no clue what morningwood means. So I tell people, oh my God, we got a new scent. You need some morningwood. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, what is going on? So it was actually a customer that explained to me that what morningwood meant. Cheryl never explains anything to me. Just like lets me walk right into it. That's the beautiful. He says that's the beautiful thing about being married to a German. We don't know those things. Like yeah. Oh, the cherry almond. Yeah, this is a nice one. It's named after one of our goats, the Moucherie. Yeah.
She's above her back, someone's at the place.
This is magnolia and jasmine, but the magnolia and jasmine, what you have to do is you have to take it a little bit out and put it in your hand because it's in there. It's very light, but it kind of comes to full blossom when you put it on your hand. But it's not. So that would be also good for your face or your hair if you like it.
What was it?
And the
Leave-in conditioner.
and the soaps are really good for like when you're shaving.
Yes. I do have shaving products as well, but so at the Destrehan plantation, it was so funny because last year I did crochet, right? And this year I just didn't do it. I was like, okay, I have too much to do. I just don't have the time. So several customers came rushing to Destrehan and said, oh, I'm so glad you're here. And they loaded up on the perfect doggy soap. And they said they spend thousands of dollars on the vet for shots for the dog. But they said your soap is so much cheaper and it works much better.
Dog soap works. You rub the bar directly on the dog. You lather up first.
It's a preference. So I put mine on my dog right on it. Most people lather it up on you, but it's very giving. So it lathers up just like this soap, right? It's also goat's milk. But what I like about it so the helichrysum and the rosewood. So helichrysum is highly expensive, but it's so beneficial because it takes away rashes and the itch from dog skin. And so that's the rosewood. I also put cedarwood in it, which helps with keeping the fleas away. And I also put lemongrass in it because for the stink. Because usually when they have a rash, they stink. What I liked about it is, I know, right? I saw the licking. What I liked about it that it rinses off nicely. So with other soaps that we had or shampoos that we had for her. I mean, it would constantly, we would have to rinse and rinse and rinse, and she's not very patient. You know, she tolerates me giving her a bath, but she's like, just get it over and done with. This one rinsed off nicely. If you use it for yourself, it's great. If you have bruises, it helps heal bruises faster. And Chrissy can contest. So I tell people, don't just use it for your dogs, use it for yourself too. So one of the couples that bought a whole bunch of them with the unscented lotion is their sons are breeders, dog breeders, and they have dogs also with rashes, and they said it works wonders. I said, this is crazy how this works. So yeah, it's very nice.
If you don't feel like giving your dog a bath, you can put some on like a washcloth, wipe it on your dog.
Really?
Sit for a minute, because my dog is big.
Yeah.
But he just usually gets the rashes on the inside of his
Uh-huh.
legs and his belly. So sometimes I'll just take the washcloth real quick, lather some on.
Never thought about that.
And do like a spot bath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a wipe.
Yeah.
And then rinse it off, let it sit for a minute, and then wash it
Huh.
and just wipe it right off.
Never thought about that. That's a pretty good idea. Huh.
And he doesn't mind it because I'm not having to shower it down.
Right.
So,
Huh. So there you go. Chrissy is very shy, so she's not coming to the camera. So, but you can hear her. She's fine. All right. But anyway, so.
He's my teacher voice.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so then we also have the body sprays, which you can also use it on pillows. And oh yeah, the Gotox. I always forget about the Gotox.
I have a Gotox. I use it.
So these are, I wanted to do something with sea moss because sea moss is really, really good for your skin. So sea moss you can take internally, right? You can make it yourself. It gives you all the 90 plus minerals and vitamins that your body needs. So it helps with diabetes, with blood pressure, things like that. Anyway, I wanted to do something with the skin. So, you put that on as a mask, right? As a mask. And here's the thing. As soon as you wash it off, your skin is just so plump. So this is a little scrub. It's a coffee scrub.
It smells like coffee.
Mm-hmm. It's a coffee scrub. Yeah, that's the sea moss. And so but the coffee scrub is really cool because it wakes up your skin. That's a lot of people like that. So plus I like coffee. Just saying, I like coffee. So, I don't know if you guys put any comments in here. Hi, Andrew. I see you're watching. I'm glad you're watching. Hopefully you get a little fun out of it, you know. Yeah, I guess we should be, drinking some more wine, you know. Christy's going to have to drive me home.
Your car's too big. And I don't see well at night.
So my newest item. I forgot about that. My newest item. So, Cheryl, one day approached me. She goes, "Hey, you know this?" And I said, "What is it?" She goes, "It's called felted soap." And I said, "Well, what is it? Is that a sleeve over the soap? What does it do?" Well, she didn't know, so I did a lot of research, and this is my newest item, y'all. Perfect for Christmas, great for stocking stuffers. This is frankincense and myrrh. Oh my God, you gotta smell that one. Anyway, so it is wool that, it's felted wool. I know, it's very soft, exactly. But it's also, works as an exfoliant. Did you know that? So it's a little exfoliant as well. So it shrinks with the soap. It also helps the soap last longer. Right. And, yeah. So I've been using the other half of this and I'm loving it. I'm like, oh, this is really very nice, you know, and it does not dissolve. So you still put it on the soap dish, you know, so it drains. It doesn't sit in the water, but it does not dissolve. Because that was my main concern when I first started. So, okay, so how quickly does it dissolve? Because this gets wet. So it's your washcloth. It's like sitting in a washcloth, and you have your washcloth with you, and you just wash and it lathers up nicely. So we have large ones and big ones. They called felted soap. And let me guys show you all these. Isn't that cool? So we have large ones like this. They come in different colors. We also have very natural colors. I have the chocolate rose, the lemongrass, the frankincense and myrrh, almond biscotti, the morning wood, and the milkman right now in those. So I'm gonna.
If you did an avocado.
One day.
Really nice.
One day we're gonna do the avocado.
Just thinking winter. My winter skin is really dry. And so the felted.
Huh? The felted soap. You want to try?
Exfoliation and the moisture.
So, I'll let you're just gonna have to come in front. So this is felted. It's wool. So you take the felted wool and you kind of incorporate it with the soap. And so, yeah, it's all handmade. So that's my soap, and then I felt it around it. And then, yes, and it shrinks with the soap. And so that's your washcloth. That's your washcloth.
Are you selling this?
Mm-hmm. I have them now.
All of those are?
Yeah, all of those are for sale.
They don't even look like they had soap on them.
Mm-mm, they're just all there. Okay, so I don't like selling soaps that it's not wrapped, because the first thing everybody does put their booger on the nose.
True.
And so that's why it's a sample. You can put the booger on there. And that's why I always wrap them, because I mean that's natural that you want to see. So this is
This is morning wood.
Yep, there you go. You already smelled it. You have the chocolate rose. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the blossom of lotus.
So you do have the felt on them.
Mm-hmm. That's all felted already. So I've been using mine, which is a smaller soap. So you don't cut them in half. You just use them just like that, but make sure you use the soap dish.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? I got the lemongrass too.
Those are cool.
So we're going to get more and more done. Yeah, that's perfect. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, well, now, God.
So this is green tea tree oil and cinnamon.
Tea oil and
Probably
cinnamon.
smells good.
Yeah, it's good for acne too. If somebody has acne, this is a good one.
Tea
Mhm.
tree oil is
Mhm.
good. I used to use that on my daughter, the shampoo, because
Yeah.
she was a lice magnet.
Stop. Are you serious?
She
Lice?
and her hair, she has a carpet on her hair, and can I tell you how many? I'm like, no, God.
So they just-
use the tea tree oil shampoo because it
Yeah. Mhm.
lice.
Not, mm-mm. And you know, a friend of mine, she's a beautician, and you know what she would always tell me to do? She goes, after you wash your daughter's hair, put gel in it.
Mm-hmm.
Lice do not like dirty
They
hair.
look clean hair. Absolutely.
And I'm like, huh. And so she never got lice. But yeah, but some people are magnets to it. I think it's their blood type. I think. So anyway, that's the felted. Isn't it cool? Oh, the Gotox. Yes. All right. So that was, what was it? This year's creation. I think it was this year, right? So, Gotox, I wanted to do something more like a youth serum, right? I wanted to do something that is all natural, no alcohol, no chemicals in it. So everybody waves about Botox, you know, they get those injections. I hate needles. It just makes me freak out. So I did the Bacachuli is your, what is it called? Retinol that is in the Botox, but it's all natural. It's an oil. And then I put rosehip oil in it, I put jojoba oil in it, and frankincense. So when you put it on, you only use it 2 or 3 times a week. You don't use it every day. I have some customers who use it every day, but you don't need to. Right after I made this, I thought, I was struggling with the price because I don't like to, I want to make money, but I don't want to overcharge it. But then I went to a get together, and there was a lady there with Mary Kay. Mary Kay has something very similar, but it's not all natural. And they were selling for the same size, like for $45, where mine is like 22 something. May I? You just have to come a little bit closer. It's okay. So it's very giving, very giving. You saw only 2 or 3 drops. Look. So what you do is you iron out your wrinkles. All you do is go like this. So you go, this is part of your face as well, right? And when you go around the eyes, you start on the outside and lift that up because, you know, as you get older, it starts sagging. So you want to lift this up, right? Now watch. It soaks in. That's what I liked about it. Even though it's all oils, it soaks in right away. So you're not crazy. Look at the difference.
Yeah, it does.
And it smells good too. I know, right? She goes, dang. I know, right? And it's soft.
You can't hear me.
You know, I have the microphone on. They can't hear you. But yeah, so this is the Gotox. So I was going to do it, call it Botanical Lift, but we were we were driving somewhere and I told him, man, I just wanted something with goat in it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. He goes, well, why don't you call it Gotox? I'm like, you know, you might be, yeah.
That's
He
great.
did. And so I'm like, you might be onto it. Then it's just like, it's Gotox. Instead of Botox, it's Gotox. So yeah, I love my Gotox. Yeah, I mean, Chrissy uses it. And, you know, I made one time a mistake. I ran out of the one that when I first made it, I didn't buy big bottles. I didn't buy bulk because I wanted to see really how well it worked. And I gave Chrissy a sample because she has extremely sensitive skin like me. And I gave somebody else a sample just to see, you know, what their feedback was. They all loved it. And then I went, of course, they were back ordered. The company I got it from. I'm like, okay, so there's the other company, called them. Yep, same thing. Well, it was not. They had alcohol in it. And me and Christy, we both like, okay, yeah, this doesn't feel right. So had to get rid of it. Had to get rid of it and, you know, went back, waited till the other company had it back in stock, and now I'm buying bulk from them, so I'll never run out. Yeah.
Nice.
Lesson learned.
The other one is the
On the arms, right. And so, yeah, I do have some customers that don't put it on their face. You know, they have that ashy, old, crepey looking arms that old people get. And they put it on their arms, and one lady, she says, I feel it on one side, not the other side, and yes, you can see the difference. So it does work. So that's my youth serum. So that's my newest, one of my newer creations, right? I know. I love the way it's cleaned, but it's the frankincense that you're smelling. Actually, the patchouli has a very, very light scent. The frankincense is good for arthritis. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's also good for, it's for calming and uplifting your mind, your spirit, you know, because it's a biblical oil. Huh? So it reminds me of Christmas, of frankincense, because, you know, during Christmas Mass, when you're Catholic, that's what they, smoke you with. You know, you kind of like, here you go, you got something on you need to get rid of. So and Christmas is my season anyway, so I love it. Did you put the lotion already on your tattoo? Mm-hmm. Girl, you're missing out. Come see. So any lotion, you can use any lotion, right? Let's do you like that one, right? All right. So when you put the lotion on, so because the goat's milk has a natural acid called alpha hydroxylic acid, it exfoliates your skin without rubbing your skin layers off. And because goat's milk is very much like our breast milk, your skin says, yes, we know what this is. So every layer of your skin gets the moisturization, right? And the rejuvenation. So what it does is it soaks in, so especially with black. I know. You see how much brighter it gets? It also protects it from fading. You see? There you go. So I put it on all my tattoos. Yeah, put it on. I tell people all the time, put it on your tattoos. And the other one said, I want to get rid of them. You got something to get rid of tattoos? I said, no, I don't have nothing to get rid of tattoos. Sorry. But yeah, so I have, yeah. So we also have,
Black cherry merlot. Is that the Bath and Body Works? That's what it smells like.
it's the old Jerkin smell.
The old jerkin. Is it?
That's the old Jerkin smell. So we also have the Japanese mint, and I want to talk about that real quick. So that was my original arthritis. I grew up with that Japanese mint. I get it shipped straight from Germany, and I was really thrilled when Aldi opened up because that's where my family buys this from. It's from Aldi, but Aldi doesn't have essential oils over here. Over there, they have essential oils and all kinds of medicine and everything. Anyway, so I started making a lotion with it. So you can use it underneath your nose when you have sinus pressure. Put it underneath your nose. It opens up your sinuses. Cough, put it on your chest. If you feel nauseated, put it on your throat and breathe it in. It settles your stomach. What I also do is, because a lot of people ask me, hey, do you have like steamers? Right? Which is great. Steamers are great. I just don't make it. I take a tablespoon of this with a tablespoon of water, mix it up, put it in ice cube trays. When I have cold or so, I put 2 of those ice cube trays in my shower, and I have my steamer. So you can use that with any lotion that you like to do. But this is what I do with the Japanese mint. If I stand all day, I put that on the bottom of my feet. Next morning, they're nice and soft, and I can go another 10 miles if I have to. I'm not going to want to, but this is also very cooling. So my husband puts it because he's a truck driver and he can't take medicine. So he puts it on a paper towel and puts it right there where the air vent is in his truck. And it fills up the whole truck with this, and that's how he cleanses out his sinuses. So I wanted to say that. So anyway, any questions y'all have so far? Let me see if any questions in here? I have to put my glasses on to see. No questions. I don't see any questions. All right, I'm going to take a sip of wine. Do you have Ashley's phone number? Ashley? Because he said he was going to come by because he lives right around the corner from you. From Renew, the appliance doohickey dude. Because his wife wanted more soap. She's been bugging him. Well, that's because I went live on the event. Because I figured I would go live on the event to explain everything. Y'all like the old goat smell?
I love
Isn't that nice?
No, I do like it. I really do like it.
It's not overpowering. This is it's supposed.
I like fresh.
And this also has black pepper in it.
Okay.
And did you know when the black pepper gets turned into essential oil, it smells like lemon, which is weird. I was like, I had to smell it twice. Like, that doesn't smell like black pepper. But it's supposed to be the essential oils were in the original what is it called? Old Spice. Those essential oils that are used in the old goat is the original from the original Old Spice. That's how it's supposed to be smelled like. Which the new one doesn't smell like that anymore. Oh, we have other gift card things too. So I made little gift sets right here. They have different bows on. Some of them have soaps in it. Some of them have soaps and lotion in it. I'm going to show you guys. Really cute gift idea if you own a business or if you just want something for teachers or so. The soaps is a half a soap and an ounce of lotion. Comes in different scents and they're cute packaged. See? So something inexpensive. Both the soap and the lotion, if you get them together, they're $7.25. If you just get the soap, they're $4 each. So it's not expensive. So it's something cute little gift idea. like I said, for businesses, or if you have teachers or friends or Bible study or whatever, this would be a cute one. We also have the Utterly Divine, which is a loofah with a body wash and a lotion. We have those available, which has been a hot seller lately. And yes, I do make body washes, and they last forever too. You need only very little for it to lather up. And I like to make a body wash for the things that I like to take a bath in, just saying.
I did still put the body wash in my hands, so
In the pump thingy. Mm-hmm.
but that's what I've been using to wash my hands, and use my hands.
And here's the thing. In the guest bathroom, we have the honeysuckle. No, that's not the honeysuckle. The honeysuckle. And when people wash their hands in it, they're like, I gotta have it because it smells just like honeysuckle. And, it took me like almost 6 months to find the essential oil that smelled like honeysuckle. Yes, it's weird. I mean, I would buy a little bit, smell, I'm like, run outside to my front door, smell that. I said, it's not even close. And suppose it was honey, so I'm like, okay, next one. I mean, I was getting very discouraged. And then I found one supplier that had the essential oil that smelled just like honeysuckle. Have you guys smelled honeysuckle? See how, if it's, I know, right?
Does it smell like something?
Honeysuckle. It could be. It's not the hippies.
It's been around for a while. It always smells like hippie.
Well, it doesn't smell like patchouli. Yeah, we do have patchouli, but you either like patchouli or you don't. So don't give that necessary as a gift unless you really patchouli. Yes, you either like it or you don't. It's not one of those.
So my bathtub has
Yes.
soaps right now. I have ginger and then
That's the patchouli. Mm-hmm.
then we have the chocolate rose.
Mhm,
and
I
then
love
we
the
have
chocolate
magic
rose.
gift. They're all sitting in 3 different soap dishes
Mhm.
right by the bathtub. So depending on what I'm feeling that
The mood. Exactly. But because you're talking about gifts, I would not gift, unless I actually know that this person likes patchouli, I would not buy patchouli for somebody. When somebody comes, hey, I'm looking for a gift for a person, they hold the patchouli and say, yeah, you don't want to do this one. Unless you know they have patchouli. Also, if you're pregnant or know somebody's pregnant, you're buying soap for them, I will not sell, and you tell me that they're pregnant, they want to breastfeed, I will not sell you the Japanese mint or the lavender. Bottom line. Because lavender can induce early labor pains, and Japanese mint or any mint will reduce breast milk production. A lot of people don't tell you that. So I have had a lot of people get angry with me when I say, nope, I will not defraud your child of the milk.
Spank me goat milk.
Yes, that's my naughty section. Yes, the morning wood. Oh my God! Don't say that. Don't say that too loud. You're going to go to work tomorrow. You're like, we know what you like in the morning.
That's hysterical.
Well, you didn't hear the story. So Joe named the morning wood, right? And I didn't know what that was. So I would tell people, oh my gosh, you got a new scent. You need some morning wood. And they like, would look at me funny. Yeah. And
She's from Germany.
right. Well, it was a customer that actually told me what it was. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course I tell Jesse, why did you not tell me this? I'm just telling people they need morning wood. And he goes, well, I figured you would figure it out. There's several things that I did not know about people. Yeah, I figured it out. All right. Thank God for my customers. They were actually like, okay, you may not want to say that loud. So anyway, yeah, my life is just beautiful. So anyway, what else? We do have a facial wash. Matter of fact, I have the liquid and the soap, the frankincense and myrrh, the match has frankincense and myrrh, actually absolutely divine. That was my original. If you like bars of soap, this is the one that I would gear you towards it. However, we also do the liquid soap. The liquid soap, I have the chocolate rose, what am I saying? The rose vanilla, which is my hottest seller, or the neroli. I no longer do the grapefruit because once I started with the rose vanilla, the grapefruit kind of like went away. And so if you like more of a feminine, rosy kind of scent, that's the one, which rose is really good for women anyway, because it's very calming. You also have the facial kits. Where the facial kits? Oh, they're down here. I have them down here. The facial kits, which is also a nice gift idea. And it's also great for teenagers, that have like the puberty stuff going on and skin irritation or menopause. It's also great for menopause. Mom and daughters can use the same thing. But this is the facial kit. It has the facial wash, the facial cream and the little loofah with it. Yeah. Really nice. Comes in a cute little, bag. Yeah. So you have it also in the facial kit. What else do I have? We have the facial masks.
The baby
Huh?
stuff.
Oh, the baby stuff. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, the magnesium. Yes. All right. So let's talk about magnesium. So I started getting into magnesium because my joints were hurting and I didn't sleep well. And so we're supposed to have magnesium with our vegetables, supposed to be, that's supposed to be our daily. Well, our ground now is somehow magnesium deficient, so we have to get it through capsules or through, sprays or butters. The problem when you start taking magnesium internally or with a capsule, you have your vitamin D3 and K2 have to be a very good level. If they're off, then more likely you will not absorb all of the magnesium that you need. That's why that and the spray, the butter and the spray is a better alternative. So you get everything. So I can tell you that when you are deficient and you spray your body the first couple days, it will sting. This one doesn't. So
Sting or stink?
sting.
Okay.
Sting, like sting, not stink. No, sting. But it will, both of them are like the spray, especially because you're supposed to spray it all over your body. It will make your skin very, very soft.
So where do you put this?
I use that.
So, right, the bottom of your feet. So a lot of people, I like to use mine on the bottom of feet right before I go to bed. If you use the spray, you have to wait till it soaks in. So when I'm ready to go to bed, I want to go to bed. So I put that in so my bed sheets don't get wet. When you use the spray, it's recommended that you use it right after you take a shower once you dry off while your pores are open and wait for it then to soak in. So Joe prefers the spray where I prefer the butter. You can also use the butter as a deodorant because magnesium is also body odor deterrent. But I have first responders, people that do shift work, they say, I put that on college kids that have that test anxiety. They start putting it on, they sleep like a baby. So it does work. It's good for heart health. If you get leg cramps, I have customers that do the spray or the butter. They put it on. 2 minutes later, leg cramp is completely gone. So, because that could be the magnesium deficiency. So this is my magnesium spray that I make and the magnesium butter. And like I said, I use the butter. Regularly. Yeah. So when I do shows, not tonight, but when I go to the market and I have to lift, constantly, I don't have to do this all day kind of thing. I put it on my neck and my neck does not hurt the next day.
I've done that, yeah. My son gave me a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in Texas, I don't know, but a magnesium
Mm-hmm.
bar. And I always put it up here on, because this is where
it works.
Here,
yeah.
And on the bottom of my feet before I go to sleep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. And so a lot of people want to put it on the bottom of sleep so it can go through your bloodstream while you're sleeping. That's why when you have a cold, you're supposed to put everything on the bottom of your feet so it circulates throughout your system, which works much, much better.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
You could do that. I've done that one on the bottom of my feet. Mm-hmm.
And that really does, you lather that on the bottom of your feet, put some socks on, it really does stop the cough.
So I did, Cheryl wanted me to talk about this, to go with this, right? So,
I think I've got all of them.
you know, you guys, you may, well, I have some more at home. Okay, that's great. So, so to go with this, so, you know, everything that I make, something had to happen in our life, in Joe or my life, or a customer's life for me to start creating this. So, I got bit by hornets, and I did not know I was allergic against hornets. So I started swelling up, really bad, and Joe had Benadryl cream, and so I put it on, and that made it worse. Because I'm allergic against Benadryl cream. I felt like I had ants underneath my skin all through my leg. I'm like, oh, this is not good. So then I washed it off. Well, that's the worst thing that you can do. Did you know that's actually on the label? Do not wash off, even if you have allergic. Yeah, made it worse. So I was like, it cannot get worse. So yeah, several hours later, I'm like, okay, finally it's calming down. But then I started checking, okay, so what can I do? I mean, obviously I cannot take Benadryl cream. I cannot take Benadryl period because it knocks me out into a coma. Now I'm allergic against the cream. What can I do? So I started researching marigold and plantain herb. Plantain herb is something that grows in the field, in your yard. You probably have ripped it out. It encourages the healing and the skin cell growth. It also is disinfects, so you can use it as when you have cuts to stop the bleeding. And the marigold is also very soothing. So I made a salve out of it. So it's good for rashes, insect bites. So when we get bit by bees, you know, our bees sometimes get a little angry with us. We put that on, no swelling. Then I have a rash, I put that on. A friend of ours, Brandon, he had a little rash on. He says, it just won't go away. He started putting that on. He says, it's gone. It's completely gone. So now now he uses it for ant bites. He's a landscaper. He uses it for his hands, like when they crack. He said this stuff. He went to Honduras. He forgot his regular lotion that he got from us. And that's all he had because he flew. He says, well, I'm wondering if this works. And he says it worked also great for cracked hands and everything. So, this is to go with this. That's how that all started. Yeah. Who knew that I was allergic against hornets and Benadryl cream, right? That was the day. I was so joyous. I said, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to die. First, and I mean, I think hornets still live in the ground. Yeah. And I was cutting grass. The next thing I know, I was on a lawnmower. I'm like, I thought, something just was sitting on me, and so I slapped it, and oh my gosh, it really pissed them off. I'm like, oh, yeah. They attack. Yeah.
It's not just one.
No, it's like a whole bunch of them. So, and they got my legs because, I was sitting on with my shorts, and yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I swelled up bad. You showed me that one face.
That was one.
He looked like a Muppet.
And he had a friend. They're in Mississippi, and he's calling me, and I'm like, well, can you call him? Like, what do you want me to do? I'm an hour and a half away. I don't know what to do.
All right. In case you're just joining, I just want to say if you go to my website at CajunCorral.com and you see something that you like, but you want to also participate in the fundraiser, you have till Wednesday to call me or text me and say, hey, this is for the fundraiser. This is what I want. Cheryl even said she would take it to the Hospice House. You can come pick it up there, the order. But the deadline is Wednesday next week. So that should give everybody plenty time to look at the website, right?
So if you order, you can pick it up from the Hospice House, and I can also give you a tour so you can see exactly what we provide to our community free of charge. Yes. That's available to you, your family, and your friends.
Yep, that's right. Yep. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh, scrubs. We got the coffee scrubs, right? We designed one for the hands, which is the clean your hooves, but a lot of people use it for their for their face. It's a sugar scrub. I cannot do salt scrubs. Salt is much harsher than sugar. My skin just says, oh no, that's a big no-no. I designed it for the hands, but a lot of people love it for their face because it is lemongrass. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like the lemongrass. No.
That one is lemongrass. But I love it when I do yard work and I clean my hands with it. It really cleans the nail beds really, really nicely. And it's gentle enough. So that's the only sugar scrub. The other one is an oatmeal and sugar scrub that has more geranium in it. Did you smell that one? Mm-hmm. That's the only geranium. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the only geranium I have, but there will be more geranium stuff because you're not the only one that's looking for geranium. I know, right? It has oatmeal and sugar. Huh? That is for your face, but it's gentler because it has oatmeal in it. You know, so it's not like just the really strong, but it has a little oatmeal. Oatmeal is very soothing anyway. So if somebody, let's say, has like a very bad rash or measles or eczema, I tell them to take baths. Grind your old oats, grind them up nicely, like in almost flour, and put a cup of it in your bathtub and soak in it. Very soothing. Yep, chicken pox. Yep. Don't do that Vina. Vina has alcohol in it, irritates your skin. So that's why I don't sell it, because it's so easy. And if you want to put a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of honey in it, it's also very soothing. You can even make a mask with it. I had a lady, she says she got staph from her dog. And she was being taken, she had a bag of my, and I forgot that at home, the bath salts. And she told me she still had the outbreak on the staph. And I'm like, yeah, you're not getting that. And she goes, why not? I said, because that would make it worse. Salt is much harsher on your skin than, and I said, go home, grind yourself some oats, sit in it. She goes, okay. I said, that's going to do a lot better. She goes, well, maybe that's why it's not getting better. I said, well, yeah, hello. It's the salt. Epsom salt is good for pain, but it's not good for, when you have that kind of condition. But yeah, I was a little shocked that she got it from her dog. The dog had a surgery, and, the veterinarian office came back with staph, and she started petting him, and I guess she started touching her body, and yeah, she got staph. It transferred. So who knew? You can get it from animals. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, I didn't know that you can get it from animals, but I guess, here you go. Just FYI, internet, you can get staph from your dog or cat. Make sure. But yeah, I felt bad for her. No, well, I felt bad for her. Really. I was like, she goes, so anyway, she got the frankincense and myrrh, and she takes it. I mean, it worked very well. Made her nice and healed. And she did the oatmeal baths. What else do we have? We do have beer shampoo. I use a Beater beer. And it also has a little bit of the, what is it called? Sea moss gel water in it, just so even your hair gets a little bit of the minerals and the vitamins. I use the lavender and the lemongrass. Lavender takes away the frizz. I don't know if you guys know that. So, even the lotion, you can put a little bit in your hands and put it in after you wash your hair. It gets rid of the frizz.
What is that?
Lavender. Lavender essential oil, when they first made it, it was actually designed for the hair, not for our relaxation.
So do you use the lotion?
Mm-hmm. You can use the lotion, the lavender lotion. But it's the lavender, so you have a lavender essential oil. You can mix it up with a little carrier oil like almond oil or grapeseed oil, just a little bit, and just put a little bit in your hair and leave it. It gets rid of the frizz.
But you can use the lotion?
Mm-hmm. You can use the lavender lotion. Yep. Done that. She gets rid of the nuts too, which is nice. And then the rosemary, sage, rosemary is good for hair, right? It makes your hair grow. So I've had people that had blotches missing. They started using the oil of rosemary, and new hair started growing out. So if you have thinning hair, if your hair missing, I had one time a baby when mom says, okay, I don't know what to do. I cannot give her Rogaine, but she's pulling her hair out when she gets angry and it's not growing back. So I said, well, you can try the oil of rosemary. There's no alcohol in it. And sure enough, mom came back, baby has a full set. She goes, it worked. So even on babies, but yeah, I felt sorry for the baby because she really had blotches missing, poor baby. I said, don't make her angry. But yeah, so it does work. So, rosemary is really, really good for this area. So I have a customer, she does the rosemary tincture for her migraines, works great. However, if you have high blood pressure, you cannot take it internally because it increases your blood pressure. Rosemary. You can cook with it periodically, just don't take it regularly. I took it and I was wondering why my blood pressure was so high. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, the rosemary. You're supposed to. I tell people that have, say, memory loss, or, that they're supposed to actually have it right next to the bed or close to it. So you brush it several times a day and smell your hands. It increases. There's now a scientific study that it boosts your memory. It's all about this area. It's crazy. So, yeah. Oh, you're talking about, you're talking about your husband. Oh, come on now. No, but he needs rosemary. He needs to smell the rosemary. They even said, okay, people that have onset symptoms of dementia, when they started smelling it, they improved their memory. There's now scientific studies out there that prove that. Yeah. So I have rosemary everywhere.
It's a delicious, it's like, I made some pork chops and just like really rosemary.
Yep. I do it with potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Yeah, you roast the potatoes and you put a little rosemary in. Oh my gosh, it's just.
I convinced her to make a rosemary lotion.
That would be good. Basil. Oh.
Yes, rosemary, basil. We're gonna smell like turkey.
You smell like a salad. You smell like a salad.
Yeah, all the herbs. See, I told her she needed to do cranberry, sage, basil, rosemary.
Well, my
Kids work.
y'all are killing me. Yeah, that label's like wrong, upside down.
Give them some rosemary, see?
Well, you need to grow the rosemary. Anyway, yeah, so what else do we have? Other than the same, we got the body spray, which I love the body spray. Oh, we got this as a buzz away. The buzz away which smells really nice. Buzz away I designed because, of course you can do the lemongrass. I get eaten up all the time, and I can eat garlic. They always say, oh, you need to eat more garlic. For me, it doesn't work anyway, but also my goats. I put that on my goats. I put that on my dog. It smells really, really nice. All my body sprays have Florida water in it. Are you guys familiar with Florida water? Are you familiar with Florida water?
I am. Is that what it smells like?
No, they all have Florida water in it. Every one of them has Florida water in it. Well, especially here in the South, you kind of want to. So this is So this is my buzz away. So when people sit outside, I had one lady, she bought a whole bunch of them in one of the plantation shows. She goes, I was at my sister's house in Houma. I was the only one not getting bit because I sprayed myself. And then everybody started stealing it. So now I'm bringing it to everybody. So this stuff is really, really nice. You can put it also on, no, I still have some. Oh yeah. And so you can also put it on clothes, on strollers for little infants. It works. I mean, And have you guys been in home of how big those mosquitoes are? Those suckers can carry you off, Well, that's true. She has some big ones too. Golly. So anyway, and I didn't want it to smell like, Victoria's Secret has that scent that keeps mosquitoes away. What is that really sweet scent that most fishermen use? And I'm like, I don't want to smell like, I just came out of, a whorehouse or something like that, because it's very sweet smell. So I wanted to get something, and it's essential also keep the mosquitoes away. We also have the honeysuckle in the body spray. We have the Japanese mint, the lotus blossom, and the calm is the rose. The pumpkin is nice too. Just don't eat it.
I know, I love that.
The pumpkin, the pumpkin, it smells just like pumpkin.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Like you want to pour it.
Like I said, just don't eat it. It smells like pumpkin pie, doesn't it? Yeah, so this is, you can spray it on you, or you can spray it on pillows, or,
Oh, damn, I gotta sneak all of these now.
So, I'm sorry guys, but yes, just don't eat it.
You support the hospice house, shall we just
Buy it all, right? So what else? So of course we have the lilac. I wanted to do something that smelled like Germany, and when I first moved over here, I was very excited to see grape myrtles, except they don't smell like lilac. I thought they were lilac, and I was very disappointed when I'm like, well, they have the same kind of flower.
Which one smells like?
So then, of course, Chrissy smelled, and she goes, it smells just like Paris. I'm like, yes, because we all have lilac trees. And so lilac, when they're all in bloom, you can smell them miles away. And they're beautiful purple, very soft, very sweet. And it's just, And so in France, they have all the, towards the Eiffel Tower, that you have nothing. When they're in bloom, they have those beautiful purple flowers. You walk underneath and you're just like in heaven, right?
Well, I just want to point out something, and this could be just me making it up. So we've got 75,000 different smells here. We've all been shoving them up our nose. None of us are sneezing.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to like a candle store and you start
And you get headaches.
you will start like reacting to whatever.
Body Works. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And that tells you it's that they're pure. But that's because they're pure.
I know, that's what, that's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I know, right? I mean, the honeysuckle is really nice. Yeah, so this is the lilac, but it reminds me of home. I know, she's still, woo.
The pumpkin one does smell really good.
Yes.
It's my favorite fall.
Yeah, and it's for fall. I had yes.
Using more of that as not, because I do like a perfume or something every day.
That's what people do. Yes. Oh, the Moucherie.
I think this is my favorite one.
So I had a customer, she said, can you just make one with coconut? And I do have for the summer, I have a coconut. But here's the thing. I like to keep those essential oils, the body sprays, where this one is not essential oil. So that's why, because when you go with fragrance, or you want to have like a body fragrance, like a perfume, you want to go all natural, you want to stay with essential oils. Mm-hmm. And so that's where a lot of my customers say, I got rid of my fragrance or my
I've been using more of the
and I want to do I want to do this as my perfume. And people like, it lasts forever. It lasts like a very nice long time on your body. So it's not like you just spray and it goes off. It actually lasts. I know, right?
Which one do you think?
I like the pumpkin a lot.
Cheers to you guys. Hey, and look, this is my only class, and I'm not going to sing, I promise. Right? I mean, you never know. You might have some German words coming out, but we'll be fine. Strudel, banana. Oh my God. See?
But it's too sweet.
So I do also want to say that on the tinctures and infused oils, I grow all of those. So anyway, it's the rosemary shampoos right here. It's very light scented, but people love it. Like I said, I like the lavender, the lemongrass and lavender. Where this one, I haven't talked about this. So I talked about the dog shampoo, but I have not talked about the spa set. You know, because even our doggies like to be pampered. So it has the soap in it, but the towel. Let me take this out. This is a microfiber towel, so it dries off your dog right away. And look how big this is. This sucker is huge. That's for doggies. That's the microfiber.
That's what this kit was.
But
This is the dog washing kit.
yeah, this is your soap and this is the towel. So it dries it off right away, which I love. This and plus you can put it in the wash machine. Yeah, isn't that cute? So we have yellow, we have pink. Yeah, you can have the yellow one. I'm just folding it back up for you. Yeah, it's great. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, the big ones. Nice. And here's the thing. Those Rottweilers, if they're raised properly, they're babies. You got it? Somebody got stuck on the floor. No, but they're babies.
Yeah, they're big old sweetie pies.
I mean, if they're raised properly, but then they're also very protective. Mm-hmm. So you have boys, you breed them?
No.
They're fixed.
Strictly pets.
Really?
The little boy I've had since he was a puppy, and the little girl I've had.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have another dog until Zari leaves because Zari doesn't like other dogs. She's like, she helped us dig holes when the other ones. She's like, oh yeah, she's like, oh gosh, she's like, and Tommy and Chrissy's husband and a friend of ours, Brandon, that's her boyfriends. She goes crazy when she sees both of them. So for homesteading workshop, both usually show up. Oh gosh, she's drooling. Oh gosh, she's a mix. She's a beagle. Yeah, beagle, basset hound mix, but she has the personality of a basset hound.
No, I didn't see her. I'm surprised I didn't see her.
You haven't been. Oh no, you. No, she doesn't go out. No, the dogs. They think she's another goat, and then they bump her, and she's like, no. She goes behind the fence and talks to them. I mean, she's been with the boys. The boys will. Yeah. 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 She's tiny. Tiny has an attitude. That's why we call it the sassy goat.
Rosemary bumped the heck out of me when Tiny was given birth and I was in her room.
Oh yeah. See, yeah. That was the food. Yeah. When Tiny went in labor, I had a whole bunch of friends over and she screamed. I'm like, okay, let's wait. Maybe we can wait till everybody leaves. And then she screamed again. I said, y'all keep talking. I got to go get my midwife stuff. And I have everything in a bucket. And I started running, and yeah, they were there. Yeah, we had two babies. Well, not right. That was last year, and yeah, and then now we have 3 of them pregnant. So I'm waiting.
Oh, really?
I'm waiting. Let's see, and I hope that one doesn't have triplets. I don't want triplets, but whatever God gives it. 2, 1 or 2, yeah. Triplets, because they only have 2 nipples. You always have to then make sure that the little one gets all of it. And so that's why I don't like, I mean, generally they do take care of them. They understand. They know exactly who needs to be fed. It's just more stressful for me. It's fine.
I did not know that those
Oh, they can have 4. I mean, lately what you hear that I guess maybe it's just feeding them hormones or something. But lately, a lot of them have 4. I'm like, quads. I'm like, oh, can you imagine having quads? Oh, no. But anyway, so yeah, I'm waiting for 3 of them to give birth. But you know, Rosemary, she's fat. I mean, she has a big belly, but no, she's pregnant. She is pregnant. But, so I'm hoping it's just 2. And I mean, Joe's kind of like, but she's one of those. So, because she has 2, her belly is probably going to be like 1 inch or 2 inches off the ground because it's going to start going. And once she starts hanging, that's when it's really, really close. So yeah, she still chickles when she runs.
She laid down the other day.
That's very nice.
She's huge. She's huge. And then Bon, that's her first one, the first kidding. So she may just only have 1. She's very skinny, but her mom is skinny too. Was always skinny. She does not put on a lot of. She hides the babies well. And last time she had 2, so we'll see. Yeah, but I think Bon is going to be first.
Yeah,
That's fine.
how do we get to see
I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know because usually I like to wait at least 48 hours after. And then you have to wash your hands because here's the thing. Goats and most livestock, if let's say you have a lotion on and it's not very close or very strong scented, mom will reject the baby because it doesn't smell like that anymore. So I make sure that, you know, okay, no, that's, you know, you don't even have to, but just wash your hands because that's the only thing where I even tell the people that work there, I said, do not wear any lotion on your hands. I mean, your body, that's fine, but just not on your hands. So mom doesn't reject because their scent is so much stronger after the baby is born. Yeah. So if it does not smell like the placenta, her placenta, she will reject that baby.
Then what do? You bottle it?
And I really don't want a bottle. Yeah. Every 2 hours. We did that one year when mama died. And you have to weigh them. You have to take the temperature because if their temperature is just slightly off, their body does not absorb the nutrients from the milk. And then you have to have it the right temperature, the milk. Oh, every 2 hours. Every 2 hours. It was not fun. But we did it. We did it. I mean, yeah, so they stayed with us inside, and then when they got old enough, they got to go outside and inside at night. But yeah, they were triplets, and that's why I don't like triplets, because one of them...
That's hilarious.
Which one?
It was Clarice standing on the top.
Oh yeah, Clarice was like watching, yeah. Yes. Clarice was standing.
Chickens were over there like...
Everybody was watching. And so here was the funny part. Because Tiny, the time before, she only had 1. So she gave birth to the first one, and they're like, can we come and see? I said, yeah, I think she's done. You guys can come. Well, while they were gooing over that one baby, she started laying down and said, I think we're going to have another one. And so there were 2 or 3 of them, like, I never seen that before. I said, well, you won't be able to say it in a couple hours. Yeah, that's Bon. And so, yeah, they were right there. And one of them, is this normal? Yeah. That's Bon. She's pregnant now. Mm-hmm. That was 2 years ago. She's 2 years old. So yeah, then she goes, is this normal? Every time. And so, yeah, the last one was born. It was Scoopy was born. Yep, they got to witness it. And then Tommy walked in right after.
That's when you had the 3.
Yeah, the triplets, yes. Yeah, the triplets.
These are the triplets.
So the black one that she showed you Bon for, yeah, Clarice is still with us. The other 2, they're living in a Ritz. Oh gosh, they swim in the pool. They, you know. Yeah, Dominique, and what was the other one? Oh gosh, what was the other one? I don't remember. One was Dominique. But yeah, so they have their own floaties. they lay, I'm like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they have it better than at my house. But yeah, so.
Sandra came over yesterday to set this stuff up.
And she's all wet.
It's all right.
But I think it's awesome.
But she actually drives very crazy.
So, but you do have steps, so she cannot drown in there, right?
She plays with herself. If you go play with her or throw something in the pool, she'll go find her bumper, and she goes and she throws it in the pool, and she jumps on it and gets it, and she swims, and like, if you won't play, she'll play with herself.
She flew in the airplane today.
Yes, she flew there.
She's going hunting with her daddy, and she flew in the airplane today.
Yes. Because she was a little, like, didn't know what was happening, like, taking off over there.
Yeah, so we gotta go out. Shelby, we gotta go out to drink one night with, so she won't get too lonely.
So we should chill it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
She's chilling.
Yeah.
I need my dogs to be home. I don't like nobody to be. They gotta be by me.
Well, I don't blame you, but those are your babies, right? All right. Well, I think we're going to stop the live because I think I talked about everything other than the shavings.
Shelby and I have good big piles of